Hi everyone, it's Alex from Self Empowered Hearts, and today I wanted to talk to you about how to feel more grounded and present in our day-to-day lives. I think this is something that is very important because we can be all caught up on our heads and get a little bit all kerfuffled and not even know that we're doing things at half of the time, and sometimes is that we're just not being present in that moment. So I'm starting off by giving you 5 tips. You can work all through these, or you can just take what you want from them and see what best works for you. So the first one is, and I think this is a challenge for most people, is getting a good night's sleep. So when we're not getting that good night's sleep, that's when sometimes our energies are not in the place where we want them to. So a really good tip to get yourself to bed, basically, because we have sometimes you may have an alarm to wake you up in the morning. Maybe have an alarm to get yourself to bed, and give yourself a bit of time before you want to go to sleep, so you just have that little bit of extra time just to settle your mind, because sometimes we're just rushing around and then we go to bed and then we go to sleep, and then we're not giving ourselves that chance just to relax, because we're always stimulated by what we're doing, if it's watching TV or if we're working late at night or whatever. So that's the first one. And you can listen to music, you can do whatever you feel is best for you to get to sleep. I sometimes listen to a guided meditation if I feel like if I've been doing like a coaching call, or and I'm a bit excited, then I end up listening to something like that just to settle my mind down, because sometimes we can get a little bit caught up in our heads. And the second one is to ground yourself. So this is to basically get yourself that you are basically being a bit more with nature and earth. Maybe you can go for a walk, or you can, I've said in previous videos, is to basically put your feet into the earth and basically feel that you're grounded in that way. Do whatever you feel is best. Also, you can get a grounding meditation at selfempoweredhearts.com/free audios, and I have a grounding audio with one of those 3 audios that I share with you, and that's really good. That gets you really grounded, and that's really good for you. I'll give it to you at the bottom here as well. And so yes, just find whatever works for you to you feel grounded. It could even be that you're just having 5 minutes outside, if there's some sunshine, and it just being like that, because sometimes we're just needing just to ground ourselves and we're being more present in that way, because we may be a little bit caught up in our heads. Third one is maybe using affirmations. So with affirmations, these will really help you just to shift your mindset into where you are and where you want to go, to being feeling more present. So the ones I wanted to share with you is, I release the need to race around and feel rushed. So that is, I release the need to race around and feel rushed. And then there's another one, is all is well and all jobs will be dealt in divine time. And then I stay centered within and respond peacefully to all circumstances. I am calm and at peace and feel fully present in all actions I do. So I have put this in the blog as well, so if you want to head over to Self Empowered Hearts and go under my blog, you will see all these affirmations that I've written down. And so just using those affirmations and just transferring you from where you are and where you're wanting to go, and that can really help you. And also, because you're concentrating on what you're saying, also work with your breathing as well. So breathing in and out, being conscious of your body, and just being aware of yourself, and get yourself really centered. And you'll find that there'll be a shift because you're more conscious of yourself. And then fourth is focus on one action at a time. I think sometimes when we're not being present, or we're not feeling grounded, we're bit chaotic, we're feeling that we're having to rush places, we're having to do things and be somewhere, or we've got a to-do list that it's, you know, size of my arm, and feel like that you just feel like it's never ending. And sometimes is that list is always going to be a to-do list and there will always be things added to it, but is to feel that to complete that is to do it one thing at a time, and you complete that, you focus your attention on that one thing, and then you complete the next. We can get caught up and sidetracked with it, oh, we can do this or we can do that, and then before we know it, we've not even got anywhere, and then we get ourselves all caught up and feel like we're not getting anywhere. And then fifthly is take time out for you and schedule it into your week. I think this is really important because this all comes down to self-care, putting yourself first. And I think this is so important, and something that, again, like with the sleep, we probably don't necessarily put forward as important in our lives. Because when we show up and we basically show ourselves that we do care about ourselves, then that's when things can happen. Because when we are showing up and saying that yes, I am important, then other things can go to flow. For example of this is when I'm coaching, is if I'm not resourceful, and if I'm not in a good headspace myself, or feel that I'm not in a good place, I'm not able to help other people. So I need to put myself first, by able to help myself to be able to help other people. And it, you know, if you're a mum, it's the same, you know, to run the house, to, you know, be with children, everything like that. Sometimes we can get a little bit caught up in thinking, oh, those things come first. I'm not saying about your children, but the house and duties and things like that. But sometimes we just forget ourselves, and we're not putting ourselves first. But then when we do put ourselves first, we're more focused, we're more present, we're able to move ourselves forward. We may even find that we can get through things faster, because we are giving ourselves that attention and that focus on us. And that could be anything that you feel that is best for you. It could be just running yourself a bath. It could be even that you treat yourself to a massage. It could even be that you take some time out and you go for a walk somewhere. Or it could be like with your family or some with friends. It doesn't have to be something you have to be on your own, but doing something different that is in your day-to-day. Because that's when we feel that when there's a change, then that's when we're able to be more present, because we're not going into autopilot. So I hope that has served you. If you really like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you have anything that you'd like to say, or just share what you feel is best for you and what works for you,